This is my adaptive radiation for outside the Galapagos Island. I chose the Drosophila flies from the Hawaiian Islands. The organisms involved are, of course, the Drosophila flies. There's a picture of one of the species of the flies. So, where does this occur? This radiation occurs in the Hawaii Islands. Specifically, the species is divided by different habitats on the Hawaiian Islands. The way that they actually got to the Hawaiian Islands is there was one fly that made it, flew all the way to Hawaii. They think this happened, the fly was carried by a storm. And then it just kind of gave birth on one of the islands. And then hurricanes actually spread it out throughout the islands. So, how big is the radiation? The radiation is all over the island, since the island can change from beach to forest to volcano in just a few miles. Because Hawaii is such a tropical paradise, it's rich in diverse habitats, so pretty much it has everything. So how long did it take to develop? The flies splitting into new species happened over several generations. This happened because of hurricanes blowing the species in different parts of the Hawaiian Islands. They had to adapt to their surroundings, evolve, came up with new mating techniques, and eventually formed a new species because they were so different than their ancestors. They say that there's actually over 800 different species on the Hawaiian Island of the Drosophila fly. Is it developed ecologically or evolutionary? Evolutionary. The Drosophila flies developed both ecologically and evolutionary. It developed ecologically because of the different parts on the Hawaiian Islands with the volcanoes, forest, beach, so on and so forth. Each of those areas have different resources, so that's how it developed ecologically.